Today we'll learn how to avoid credit card fraud. Let's start out on a positive note. Credit cards already provide superior fraud protection compared to other payment methods, both from a financial and a psychological standpoint. That's because most importantly, all credit cards offer $0 liability guarantees for unauthorized transactions. Plus, the fact that money is not withdrawn from your bank account right away does give you a leg up on debit cards. And you'll have time to notice the fraud before you pay your bill, which is hugely helpful. With that being said, fraud does exist. So let's go over 3 tips for how to avoid it. First, regularly review your recent purchases. The best way to ensure minimum fraud liability is to spot any unauthorized transactions as soon as possible and report them to the bank or credit union that issued your card. Second, don't even leave room for doubt. Never leave the final amount of a transaction open for interpretation. So for example, make sure that you always fill in the tip field on a bill. And third, be careful about whom you share account information with. So don't give your credit card information to anyone who calls you, no matter who they claim to be, or what company or organization they claim to represent. That'll never happen. And don't send private account information via email because that doesn't tend to be secure. So now that you know a bit more about how to avoid fraud and the biggest lesson to take away here, it should be that the best tool in your arsenal is a credit card. With that in mind, you can browse WalletHub's editor's latest picks for the best credit cards on the market right now by clicking the button here.